I've just witnessed the Champions League final 2025 PSG 5. You heard me the first time. 5, Inter Milan 0. Which means Inter Milan didn't even show up. I mean, they played, there was no one sent off. It was 11 against 11 and they got ham. So the whole point of beating Barca, that historic semi-final 7-6 over 2 legs, and they came to the final and got 0. I'm Hev Houston Red Army, Joey and Shelby. I mean, who were you following for the game? Who were you on for the Champions final?
Hey man, you know I'm very, kind of anti-oligarch FC. So I was really going for Inter Milan, man. I felt like that's a team that kind of does it the right way. It's better for football. It's unfortunate that they just got found the fuck out big time today, man. I'm not gonna lie, PSG, regardless of who their owners are, played as far as football.
Yeah, that football was scientifically put together, bro.
Yes.
Very mesmerizing to the eye.
Mamma mia!
The football was beautiful. Yeah. If you're not taking a play like that, that would be fantastic. What did you think about it?
I mean, complete capitulation to Inter, man. You guys have conceded the most goals in any Champions League final, so congrats to you.
No.
Congrats to you.
That's not true. That's not true.
Who else?
There was a 7-3.
Okay, well anyway, y'all didn't score a goal, brother. Y'all didn't score one goal.
But it would
yeah, PSG winning.
He's wearing the jersey.
He's wearing the winning team.
He's wearing the winning team. I feel you.
But it is what it is. PSG victorious today. Congrats. Shout out to Dembele. You deserve it, my boy. You deserve it. Desiree, you a real one.
So as it is, the season, official football season, is over.
Yeah.
It's done. The Champions League for 2025 is done. I mean, PSG.
Shout out Mbappe.
Nah, that's not fair now.
Hey, no, that's not unfair. That's fair.
He'll
probably get one in the future. He'll probably get one in the future, but right now, shout out to PSG, man. They deserve it. That's team football.
Bro, if you don't think Mbappe is about to reload up in this bitch,
and I hope he does. And I hope he does, right?
He's the best team in the world, right?
Yeah.
Madrid.
Hey, a la Madrid right now. A la Madrid. But yeah, shout out to them boys at PSG. That's good team football. Shout out to Calvert, bro. You're a wizard.
So Mbappe, the season he leaves PSG, they win the Champions League. He goes to Real Madrid and they get beaten by Arsenal in the quarterfinals.
Yeah, stomped out.
I'm trying to say that this Champions League this season was a bit funny.
Someone would say white on white like rice.
Have Arsenal beaten PSG, Arsenal would have played Inter. Had Barca beaten Inter, it would have been Arsenal and Inter final. Arsenal and Barca final.
Arsenal would have still bottled it, so it is what it is.
Yeah, it don't matter.
Yeah,
it don't matter. I'm happy with the results. It's cool. PSG got a one. They got one.
Yeah, oil owners, you don't have anything wrong with the oil money being pumped into the team.
I mean, it is what it is, man. You know what? It just goes to show you, right? There should be a lesson to the oligarchs that want to try to do this. You got to understand, individuals don't build teams. You got to be smart about this. They spent money for years.
Spent millions.
Just billions.
Congrats.
Just grabbing. Hey. Susie just took the tumble. Okay.
I think she's okay.
Yeah, she should be fine.
She can shake that off.
Shake it off.
No, she's fine. She's fine.
So, what was I saying?
You are saying the oligarchs who own these teams.
Yes, you still got to be smart about this. This is football.
Yeah.
This is football. Teams win Champions Leagues. You know what I mean?
Not
so
players.
you got to be smart about it. They thought they could just throw a bunch of money on it, get Messi, Mbappe. Didn't work. So you got to be smart. You built a team, and the bench is fucking killer.
Shout out Luis Enrique, man. You deserve it, bro.
That's how you do it, man. That's how you do it.
Good game.
So the winner of this year's Champions League is PSG. First time winners for winning the Champions League. Congratulations to PSG. It would be nice if Man United can show this kind of football, which is so. Let me ask you.
We're light years away. We're light years away.
How far are United from that kind of standard of football?
Light years away, my brother. We're nowhere near.
Nowhere near.
We are. If you were to compare division, we're like in a completely different division. You know what I mean? Like it's a difference between a top half Premier League team and a bottom half Champions League team.
Right.
That's how far we are from PSG.
So how can we get to that level?
we got to work. We got to be smart. We got to be smart like that. Let's not. We can't be splurging. First of all, we got to get our house in order.
That's gonna take a while.
Right? Order.
That's gonna take a while. You got a lot to clear out.
We got
a lot to clear out.
We are being dragged to the bottom of the ocean
Yeah.
with some really bad contracts.
Yeah.
Once we get rid of that, we learn our lesson.
Yeah.
Right? Don't overpay for players.
Oh, yeah.
Right? We gotta get our house in order.
Yeah.
Right? Because we ain't got that kind of money to just
Or
be
that
like
type of
reset.
pool anymore.
We don't have it anymore. You know. So that's once we do that, it's gonna be systematic.
Yeah.
It's gonna take time.
Yeah. And Ruben's the right man. He's
Ruben
the right
is
man
the
for
right-
the job.
So you're saying the fans should get behind Ruben?
You have to. You have to.
Some of them were saying Ruben out because of all the games we lost in Premier League.
Let me just say this, and I'm gonna be done, right? Ruben is in a new league. He's got to have some time to adjust. You got to give him the players that he needs to be right. Go back, look at his record with Sporting when he became manager. Look at his record and see what he's done with that team, and then come back and let me know.
Right.
We got to put in the work, man.
Right, you have heard it from Houston Red Army. We have just concluded and watched some very good, anticipated, fantastic football from PSG. I mean, it was a beauty to watch. It could have been 6, it could have been 7 easily.
Yeah.
But Inter Milan, what went wrong today? I mean, what went wrong? They just didn't even show up.
You got to be.
Oh well.
I mean, where was all that Barca? Where was all that? Where was all that Barca we saw?
They
Where's
said
that
we
gone?
sold Onana to United. Ha ha. We're in Champions League. Ha ha. Summer's better.
You know
5-0. I
You
don't
know
want
what happened?
I
You know what happened? Inter Milan brought a knife to a gunfight. And right there, PSG, Smith and Wesson, them motherfuckers, man, they was out. They was out for their nuts,
Allianz
man.
is not selling pasta today. Only croissants.
Only,
Croissant.
bro.
Word for the day.
Yeah,
You guys are cold. You
and
guys are just
you know,
cold.
it's one thing. After the second goal went in, they
lights out.
should have changed it up. They should have
Yeah,
changed it
yeah,
up.
yeah.
Should have been more aggressive. You don't give them the ball like this, man.
Yeah.
He's on the back foot the whole game.
When your
Yeah.
team relies on a right back to score goals, this is what happens in the final.
Yeah, plan A and that was
Damian.
it, man.
No, Dumfries.
Damian, man.
Yeah,
Dumfries,
Dumfries.
This dude's over there trying to win Champions League with Damian, bro.
It's over with. Good luck
should've
next
just
season, boys.
You should have just called somebody at United, man.
Those of you who don't know,
told you about Damian.
those of you who don't know, 2 weeks ago, Inter Milan were in the verge of winning the treble in Italy.
Yeah.
They lost the semi-final FA Cup to AC, lost the 2 points to Napoli in the league last week, and they thought this could be the savior of the season and get bumped in Champions League 5-0, bro.
Exclamation point, man. They got. I mean, they have a lot of they have a lot of figuring out to do
A lot.
because they have to decide whether the current they want to improve on the current path that they're on,
Yeah,
or change it.
change it.
You know, because it seems like whatever they're on right now
It's
is
not
not
working.
good enough
It's not good
to
enough.
win the league. It's not good enough. to win
People blamed it
cups.
on a fixture congestion. They had so many fixtures piling because Napoli were not in the Champions League. So it is Napoli's
That's
fixture.
part of football, man.
Yeah, you
that's
need a bigger squad.
That's part of football. If you're a big club and you're expected to be in all these cups and all these tournaments, you have to build a squad, right, that can manage that. That's all it is.
It is what
If
it
you're
is.
a big enough club to be in the Champions League, to be in
domestic leagues and
league,
chasing trebles.
you are the one, as an organization, have to prepare your team for these different with the congestions. Why are we acting like they come out with the schedule every week? They know how many games they're playing.
Yeah.
They know how congested it is.
gonna take
So
some time
I'm
to
not here
build,
for that. That's up to the leadership.
You've heard it from Houston Red Army. We're gonna say the last.